Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a YouTube's first impression of the Lasko Whirlwind EcoQuiet Orbital Motion Air Circulator Fan. This is a fan that I've been having my eyes on for a little bit, and I saw this on Amazon. I was getting a bunch of advertisements for it, and I figured I would just buy it for myself and do an honest review of what I've come to like and maybe not be too big on this actual air circulator fan. So Whirlwind is a brand that Lasko has had for a while. Originally I think starting in the 90s, they had these little 3-speed, small little air circulator fans that were very strong. And then moving to their Air King line, they basically transferred the Whirlwind brand from Lasko to Air King, which is their commercial brand, really. And then now they actually brought back the Whirlwind brand, and they have some little pivoting air circulators, and then they have these that have the orbital motion, which is really cool. Essentially, I believe the orbital motion is from, WooZoo making their own fans that do the orbital motion, which basically is the act of a figure 8 oscillation. So this fan oscillates both horizontally and vertically, which is really cool. And the Ozeri fans, and I'm sure that there's other ones too out there that do it, but Lasko of course wanted to get on the train too. Now this one's a little different because there's two versions of this orbital motion air circulator fan. There is just the standard Whirlwind model that's just a 3-speed alternating current motor fan, and then there's the EcoQuiet, which is a 12-speed brushless DC motor fan. And really between the both, they act very much the same, just one has a beefed up brushless DC motor fan that's 12 speeds, and then there's one that's just 3 speeds. But everything else is practically the same. You can get this fan in both all black or white with black accents, but I like my black appliances, so obviously the black was the answer. Now Lasko definitely has had some interesting design changes, and now purchasing the Germ Guardian brand, which is an Ohio brand. Last year or the year before, I was kind of curious to see if any of their technologies would be in collaboration with one another. I'm not sure if this is like some kind of collaboration with Germ Guardian, or Guardian Technologies as I should say, but it's still a really cool fan. But enough rambling about this fan. This is just a small little orbiting air circulator fan with this really cool looking blade. That's another difference between the AC motor one and this DC one. This one has like a turbine kind of base blade. I'm going to actually show the box and show you what it looks like. So this is what it says. It just gives a rundown of what's into it. And that's basically how the oscillation works. Feel free to pause the video to get any sort of insight that you want to see. So it's good for small and medium rooms. And I would say, honestly, where I have it in the basement, it works great. There's their contact just in case if you do have any sort of issues. And there's the back of that. Dark mode, all kinds of features that this fan has, which is really nice. And then I can show you. I don't know why they put this Amazon sticker here, but covering it shows a little DC motor in there, and you can see all the technology and stuff. It's really cool. And EcoQuiet, it's not necessarily the quietest fan, but for what it is, it's really good. Now, at the lower settings, it is very quiet. Now, when you use the higher settings, it does get a little bit noisy, but it's not terrible. And there we are again. And here's the bottom. Oops. Yeah, you can see the AC model. Designed and engineered in the USA, manufactured in China. I don't even know why they keep the design and engineered in USA. It's made in China. But anyways, enough with that. Let's go ahead and actually take some looks at the actual air circulator fan itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this fan on speed 1. This fan, once again, has 12 speeds, but it always starts with speed 1, no matter what last setting you had it at, which may be a pro or con for some people, but I wanted to point that out there. So here we go with speed 1 on the remote. And even on speed 1, it is very, very quiet, and it does push a little breeze. It's a nice little breeze. Quickly show the timer too. So basically it goes up to 12 hours, or you can just have it continuously on. You can either use the actual remote or using the little dial down here, pushing the timer button and adjusting to what's best. So, or you can go backwards too. But anyways, so speed 1, let's go to speed 2. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And speed 12. And while it's not necessarily what I'd consider quiet on speed 12, it still manages to put more air than actual noise, which is very impressive. Now we'll go ahead and show the oscillation function. So we're going to start with the horizontal motion. And the vertical motion. All right, and let's go ahead and put the both of them together for horizontal and vertical operation. Now I'm going to leave this control panel idle, and within 30 seconds, this control panel will actually shut off. As you can see, the control panel did shut off, so there are no lights now, which I think will be perfect for anybody that likes to sleep in the dark. I personally love either way. It's not as bright as other units I've used, but it is nice that they put that on there. So I will give Lasko credit for doing that, because that's such a minor detail. It's not very long. Okay, let's go ahead and slow it down. I'm going to put it back on speed 1. But I love the way this orbiting oscillation mechanism looks working together. So let's go ahead and give a conclusion of this actual unit just running. So once again, I bought this in March, and I've actually been using this continuously in the basement. No issue still, and it's been balancing the air very well in the basement because I do have some hot and cold spots, and it gets stuffy. That's just the nature of any basement. When I am working down here, You can't even hear it. It's not disruptive, which I love. Both oscillation motors are completely silent. There are no buzzes, hums, vibrations that I've had other units do, which is a massive plus. And overall, I am very satisfied. This is a really good alternative if you don't want to spend all the money of the WooZoos, or you're not really looking for all the features of a WooZoo. If you like the brand Lasko, you can't go wrong with this model. If you don't want all the features of the EcoQuiet motor, you also do have the nice Whirlwind model that's just a standard 3-speed AC motor as well. For what it is worth, I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm going to go ahead and do a spin down from the highest 12th setting. So let's get it back in a position where you can see the actual blades. Let's see if I can get it to go the other way. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go up to 12 and turn it off. Okay. And off. Pretty quick spin down time. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. This is the EcoQuiet Lasko Whirlwind Orbital Motion Air Circulator in black. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.